Last week, you voted between Juice WRLD and 21 Savage, and let me tell you, this debate actually got pretty heated. Not necessarily in the YouTube comments, but I did tell you I was going to post this tournament on TikTok as well, and this was the first video to kind of blow up with 27,000 views and counting and over 3,000 votes. And after looking at all the votes between Juice WRLD and 21 Savage, Juice WRLD actually kinda blew 21 Savage out of the water, and it kinda surprised me. The debates in the comments were a little heated, but I'm glad we were able to get such a wide audience with that one, so hopefully the same thing happens with this one, so make sure your votes are heard in the comments on YouTube as well. But this week, we have an amazing battle between ScHoolboy Q and Nas. So let's jump into this one. ScHoolboy Q, an amazing rapper. We all know this. He's known for his versatility, always switches up his sound, and always has new flows. He's a very aggressive lyrical rapper with amazing penmanship. And because he's able to switch up his flows and his sounds a lot, you're able to listen to ScHoolboy Q at a lot of different times with a lot of different moods and a lot of different situations. He has songs for everything. And I think that is a great skill to have as a hip hop artist. Personally, not that this matters, but I'm a big fan of ScHoolboy Q. From being in TDE and Black Hippie, he surrounds himself with these amazing lyricists and rappers, and that only pushes him to become better and better. Even Kendrick Lamar, who many say is by far the best rapper in TDE, Kendrick himself said that ScHoolboy Q was the best rapper in TDE, and that says a lot coming from one of the GOATs. Now, I don't think ScHoolboy Q has ever missed on an album, especially his Oxymoron and Blank Face LP. I absolutely love those albums, and I don't think there's a single bad song on either one of them. ScHoolboy Q does have a great discography and library so far, but does it match up against the powerhouse that is Nas? Let's be honest, many people believe that Nas may be the best hip-hop artist of all time. The thing is that Nas has been around since 1994. That's almost 3 decades now, which is an amazing accomplishment that he's still around for this long and that he has this longevity, which is why he is considered to be one of the best rappers, if not the best rapper of all time. Especially with releasing albums like Illmatic, It Was Written, and all of his classic albums that are just honestly amazing pieces of literature. They're some of the best hip-hop albums of all time. We know he's one of the best lyrically, and we know he's one of the best storytellers lyrically, but he is getting older, so after all this time, is Nas still currently on top of the hip-hop world? He did release Nasir, the 7-song album with Kanye West, and The King's Disease most recently, which was released last year in 2020. Do these albums still uphold the greatness, the storyteller in Nas? Do they still uphold his legacy? He is an old school artist, so some new school fans may turn away from Nas, as crazy as that sounds. But the thing is, he's had such a long career with so many amazing albums, working with the best of the best rappers, the best of the best producers. You cannot deny his skill set and that so many people want to work with Nas. No one can deny his greatness and everyone knows it. There's nothing I could say about Nas that people don't already know, you know what I'm saying? This is why I love some of these first round matchups, because in my opinion, this matchup right here is the hardest to vote on. Do you go with the veteran that's been around for almost 3 decades? Or do you go with one of the newer school artists that still has sparks of old school hip hop, that can still show and prove the penmanship and the storytelling abilities and switch up his sound a ton? I love this matchup, and honestly, I personally don't even know who I would vote for, which is actually a good thing because it's not my decision for who moves on to the next round, the top 16. That decision is up to you. So who's it going to be? ScHoolboy Q or Nas? Vote right now in the comments to push who you think is the better rapper on to the top 16. I'm so excited to hear these debates, and tell me why this week. I really want to know why you're choosing which artist. I'm excited to see your votes. Voting will end on Friday, July 9th. And subscribe and stay tuned for next week's matchup, which is also a big one between Logic and Eminem. Thank you so much for watching the vid as always. Thank you so much for putting your opinions. You all know I always appreciate it. Be sure to like the video and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, you know what it is. It's peace, love, I love s'mores, EJ. Ow.